How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You Made Roscoe. I am Roscoe, and today we're going to be doing a reaction to the song Fairytale. And this is by Dan Vasc. This happens to be a Shaman song that he's covering. So we'll be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, make sure that you go over to Dan's homepage and do the same thing because we do want to support the artists. And I do have a shout out to give to Ellen Dubrin Jolfson. And the last time that I, you know, did one of her, suggestions, she told me that I got really close to pronouncing her name correctly. So I feel really good about myself, and my ability to do that sometime. Not all the time, but nobody bats 1,000. So yeah, no, Ellen or AKA EDB, I want to say much love to you. Thank you for suggesting this. I appreciate you big time. And we're going to rock this out for you and everybody else out there. So let's go ahead and start. Let's get it.
Jesu, Salvator Mundi, tue familis veni, vos precioso sanguine, vos precioso sanguine, redemisti. Fairy lady who stands on the wall. Life is short and wait is long. The stars are waiting with the dawn. Fairy lady who stands on the walls, your tale has only begun. From far the nowhere land, the wind is blowing a sound well known. Fairy lady, your love is long gone. Oh, daughter, hear my soul and hear my cry.
See, that's how he lulled me to sleep last time by singing in that, that nice, easy tone that he was, and then he bursts out into, a rage. I should have been ready, but I wasn't, so I'm gonna push this back. My man's is doing an excellent job, like always. Dan's the man, so let's continue. But this sounds like some throwback music to, like, medieval times almost, now when I think about this, and I'm saying that as if I lived in those times, but I could have very well have, sometimes I believe, in resurrection, in different bodies and stuff like that. So yeah, no, reincarnated. That's the word. That it's not resurrection, it's reincarnation. So excuse me. But yeah, no. And the sideburn game, you know. I used to have like great sideburns, and then I just haven't had sideburns in a long while, but I used to keep real strong ones, you know. So I gotta respect those. But Dan is doing a great job. He's really kicking butt in this, doing his thing. I'm just eager to check out the rest of it, just like you guys are. So let's go. Let's get it.
Hear my soul and hear my cry. Console my cry. May flood a river in my heart. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good. As good as you wish. Reading late at the horses are bred, bringing joy and happiness. But all of a sudden the horses are gone. It was only the sound of your heartbeat alone. Oh, darling, hear my soul and hear my cry. Console my crying, make flood an ocean in my heart. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good. As good as a kiss.
These transitions, but between his, not just the musical tones, but the vocal tones, I'm digging that. But let's push it back and let's go.
Life is good. Oh, life is good. As good as a kiss.
this will be the last time I stop it. I just want to push it back to maybe uh here. Let's do this right here. That should be good. And I was finna say that this up until that last like maybe minute or so that we just heard, that this was a little more tamed uh Dan Vasc, but then he just erupted like he did and shattered all of what I was thinking. So yeah, no, let's finish out.
Little lady, your tale has an end. For your love to the skies was sent. He's turned into sparks that shine with the stars. And by night he will always be there for his lady to stare, and thus he's never died.
Hey my friends, that was one more re-recording of an old cover here on the channel. If you don't know, I already recorded this cover 6 years ago. I will link it on the description below. I've been working very hard on my singing since then. Hopefully you will find that there was some improvement. Hey, I have a question for you and I want you to think hard about this one. Tell me one thing that you do today a lot better than 6-7 years ago. Let me know in the comment section below. My friends, I hope to see you next time. Meanwhile, here's a couple more videos for you to watch. Have yourselves an epic day.
All right. All right. Yeah, I might have to jump in the comment section. I'm gonna have to think about that though. Like what exactly is it that I'm better at right now than I was, 6-7 years ago? Something to think about. If I had to think about it, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really would have to think about that. Between now and 6-7 years ago, I'm sure I would have. You know what? You know what it is. Now, dealing with some anger issues when I'm in work environments. That's probably the thing that I'm trying to get back to, just being really, really chill, but I'm sometimes I'm thrown in some crazy circumstances that have forced my hand, but you know, uh, I think that's probably the thing out, but I still have to work on that a little bit because I find myself, you know, reaching a boiling point sometimes. But, I think that's like everybody else. I don't think that makes me special. I'm just airing my grievances. That's all. But this was Dan Vasc with Fairytale. And this was another great job by Dan. And when, like he said at the end, when he said that he's done a version of this prior, I didn't realize that up until him saying this. But that's something that I will have to check out, so I'll be able to compare the two, to see how much he has evolved since then. But he did great with this. He did an amazing job. Like I said, I love when he did the switch ups from, him singing at these lower tones and, kind of quieter, his quieter inside voice, and then going back to his outside voice, very easily. But and then just going into super rage mode, towards the end of it. So we actually got kind of like 3 different versions of him, like we in the beginning when he had himself as his own background singers, so Um, yeah, no. Dan came, saw, conquered once again. Um, I'm gonna give this a huge thumbs up. I'm gonna do that, you know, because just because. I don't know why, usually I think he's gotten two thumbs every single time, so you know what? I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna do it because there was nothing wrong with this. I'm like fronting on him, or something like that. I think, and this is as dope as any of the other performances. Well, no, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that because I think that some of these other ones that I've reacted to, I think that's why I wanted to give it just the one, because in comparison to some of the other ones that I've reacted to, this is probably if I and none of these are weaker, weak performances by any stretch. But to me, if I had to list them, this is probably the least of them. I'm smacking my own hand because I feel dirty saying that. But hey, um, but yeah, no, Dan, he did his thing. I'm gonna leave, but before I do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named Dan Vasc Reactions. I do have a playlist for him, so you'll see this and everything else that I've reacted to that features him or will in the future. I do have playlists for other artists, a lot of great music by those artists, a lot of different genres of music. So when you get the chance, please check that stuff out. Cash App, $ you made Roscoe. PayPal at you made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available for those who like to show their support or appreciation for what's being done on the page. Any donations, those will be made to those spots. And that is it. That is everything. I am done. I will see you again soon. So until next time, be safe and be good.